Welcome to Karen Hart Talk 2026 and our new series, Integrity versus Comfort. Let me start by telling you why I chose this series and who it's really for. This series is designed for Christian leaders and professionals, especially those of us who work in corporate settings and want our faith to have meaning beyond what we express on Sundays. Throughout my professional career, I've noticed something that has troubled me deeply. And I'll be honest, Christians in the workplace do not always carry a good reputation. I've heard CEOs and managers describe Christians as difficult, as problematic, even as lazy. I've seen believers resist accountability, show up late, blend in, and do just enough to get by, and then wonder why they're overlooked for promotion or recognition. And personally, I've had to discipline fellow believers for tardiness. I've had to address dishonesty. I've even had to terminate a few. That wasn't easy, but it was necessary. Because faith does not exempt us from standards. If anything, it calls us higher. What I've observed over time is this: Christians are rarely the ones being commended for going above and beyond, rarely the ones being trusted with influence, rarely the ones being recognized for excellence. And I don't believe that's because we lack ability. I believe it's because too many of us have chosen comfort over conviction. For many years, when I entered a new organization, I never announced that I was a Christian. Not because I was ashamed, but because I understood something. Credibility is built before it is declared. I let my work speak. I let my discipline speak. I let my integrity speak. And only after trust was established did people learn what anchored me. The purpose of this series is not to criticize Christians. It is to remind us who we are and what we represent. Because when we carry the name Christian into the workplace, we carry more than belief. We carry expectation. This series exists to challenge Christian professionals to lead with grace, not excuses, integrity, not compromise, conviction, not convenience, not so we can be loud, but so we can be credible, not so we can blend in, but so we can stand out for the right reasons. And that's why this series is called Integrity versus Comfort, because the real battle is not between faith and work. It's between doing what's right and doing what's easy. This series is for leaders and professionals who are tired of lowering the standard and calling it grace. Integrity isn't tested in big moments. It's tested in the small ones. Examples: it shows up in small, everyday habits. Showing up late and calling it grace. Cutting corners and telling ourselves it doesn't really matter. Doing the bare minimum while expecting maximum favor. Explaining away behavior instead of correcting it. Scripture says, if you're faithful in little, you'll be faithful in much. Leadership theory calls this stewardship and ethical leadership. As a Christian professional, ask yourself, where have I chosen comfort over faithfulness? Until next time, my name is Karen James. I am a Christian professional, and excellence is part of my witness.